Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought we could do a sort of shop my stash meets forgotten makeup loves. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull through my makeup here and find makeup that I used to love, that I used to wear all the time, and I kind of just forgot about it. So that's today's video. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Speaking of long forgotten loves, this is my second official iced coffee of the season. I have officially decided it is iced coffee season, so cheers. There is this whipped coffee trend going on right now. I made it this morning. It is incredibly easy. You take equal parts instant coffee, boiling water, and sugar. I used a little bit less sugar because it's too sweet, and you just whip it with a stand mixer or a immersion blender, something like that, and it literally turns the coffee into whipped cream somehow. It's just instant coffee and water and sugar, but it turns into this magical whipped coffee and it's so delicious. So I thought, why not try out this recipe for this morning? I'm also wearing a white t-shirt with ripped jeans and sandals because in my mind it is summer and I'm at the beach with my iced coffee, so that's the mood today. Okay, let's start off with some foundation. Now I have a drawer here of forgotten complexion products. I have I think this is the face and body one from Dior. This is Laura Mercier, a very old Chanel foundation. I have a bunch of samples of the different CC creams, but there's also a sample here of the Sublimage, which is absolutely wonderful, and there's this really old one here. Maybe I should just throw this one out. I think these expire after 6 months, so this is going in the trash, but I will use this one here. I got this at a Walmart probably a decade ago in the arts and crafts section, but it's been very handy. So on top here, I have a couple single eyeshadows, the liquid ones here, a Shiseido, more Chanel, and then I have these Scheldt Acai ones. I think I might use Elephant. I haven't used this one in a long time. It's nice, it's like a nice silvery gray. Yeah, let's use this. Now here is my concealer drawer. There are so many in here and very few that I actually like. So these I use all the time. I can't use that. This looks pretty empty and quite questionable. This one here, I used to absolutely adore this Lancôme one. I think I'll try this one. Yeah, let's go with this one here. And then for blush, we have this, and also down here we have a fourth one. I have a lot of blushes, wow. Okay, let's see what we can pull out. It's an old favorite. So for the blush, I found this Scheldt Acai Aqua blush that I bought last summer that I totally fell in love with, and I've kind of forgotten to use it for a while. So let's go ahead and use this one. It's called Marigold. Now, let's see what we can find in the eyeliner category. Why do I have so many eyeliners? Oh my god. I just found this in here. It's a Clé de Peau single eyeshadow. I have no idea why it was in my eyeliner drawer, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out today. You know, I'm just gonna go for a black eyeliner. I'm not gonna go too crazy in this category. Okay, so here are some complexion items. Now, I know what I wanna use. I wanna use my old Chanel Les Beige bronzer. So I just have to find it. Here we go. This is an old favorite. Look at that. Look at how well loved that is. And then for the highlighter, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one here. This is the Benefit What's Up Cream Highlighter. It's beautiful and blinding. Now, let's move on to our most difficult category, lipstick. Basically, these here are all lipstick. I just don't know what shades to use. Okay, actually I have an idea. This is a Chanel Rouge Coco number 440 in the shade called Arthur. This was my absolute favorite for so long. It is a beautiful bright orangey red. Let's go ahead and try this one out. Okay, so the first item that I picked out is this Acai single eyeshadow. It's the luminescent eyeshadow in Elephant. This isn't that old. I picked it up in the summer, but I definitely have forgotten about it a little bit. So this one here is a nice taupey gray. It is beautiful, so we're gonna go ahead and use this today. I find that all of the luminescent eyeshadows from Acai perform best if you spray a little bit of Fix Plus or setting spray on your brush. So I have here this Caudalie Grape Water. I'm just gonna go ahead and finely mist my brush and then dip into the shadow. Ooh, that was beautiful. Now, if I remember correctly, there is some fallout with this here, but that's okay. We're going to do our face after our eyes. I almost said the opposite, but there we go. Yeah, there is quite a bit of fallout right now. It's okay, we'll clean it up after. I'm really curious what the Acai summer collection will be like this year. I missed out on the bronzer last year. I think I just picked up too many bronzers last summer, so I couldn't justify getting a new one, but it looks really nice. And I also did not get the finishing powder from the spring collection, but whenever I see the compact, it looks so pretty. It makes me want to buy it anyway, even though I know I don't need it. Now I'm gonna go into my bronzer. This is the Chanel Les Beige in number 50. This is my bronzing shade, and I'm gonna go into a blending brush and just use this as a transition shade in the crease here. This is an old trick. This is nothing new. I'm not inventing anything. It's just very handy, you know, if ever you need just a matte transition color, use your bronzer. I'm so happy it's a nice day today. I have the windows open. There's a nice breeze. It's really beautiful and sunny out. So, you know, there's some nice things, but I cannot wait for the day when I can go shopping at Holt Renfrew and just buy the whole store. Just the cosmetics, you know. Let's just sweep this under the bottom lashes really quickly. This is turning into a cute little smoky eye. Okay, let's go ahead and clean this up because it looks kind of messy. Okay, so for the foundation, let's go into our Sublimage Le Teint foundation from Chanel. This is just the most beautiful CC cream or BB cream, and it is just so luminous and radiant. I love it so much. I've never actually bought the entire product. I have just been extremely lucky to have received like a dozen samples over the years, so I've just been able to thoroughly enjoy the product. It has the most beautiful scent. It smells like the Sublimage skincare line, and it offers a nice amount of coverage. It's definitely light, but I prefer that anyway, and then you can build it up and then you just look so dewy and luminous. I really like that with this foundation, you can still see beauty marks and freckles. It's really just like your skin, but better. And then for the concealer, I'm going into this Lancôme concealer. I used to swear by this for years. I bought maybe 2 or 3 of these. They were my favorites forever and ever. It's the long wear, long lasting concealer. I don't know if they still make them. I had issues getting the right shade that I needed because they stopped making it. I tried to order it online. It was discontinued, then they came out with it again. I don't know. But anyway, this was a long lost love. What I remember loving about this concealer is that it is quite crease resistant, not, you know, impossible, because you do talk and smile, so you will have some creases, but it does hold up very well, and it's also very hydrating. You don't really get like any dry flakiness. It's really just a very nice long wearing all day concealer. Okay, let's move on to some blush. Now, this one here is also not a very, very long lost love. This is the Acai Aqua Blush that I bought in the summer collection, but I just remember falling head over heels for this one here because it has the coolest sensation, literally. I have the shade called Marigold here, but when you swipe this on your skin, it feels like you're swiping an ice cube. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what magic they used, but it is stunning, and the color is really pretty, so we're gonna go ahead and use this today. Even when you use a brush like this, you still feel it being a bit cool. Let's go back into our bronzer and just use it as an actual bronzer. So the highlighter is from Benefit. It is the What's Up Cream Highlighter. This is beautiful. It's one of the first cream makeup products I ever bought, I think. So let's just swipe into the product here. And then I have this little single cream eyeshadow here from Clé de Peau. I have the shade 308. I think this came out in the spring or summer of last year. I'm gonna go ahead and just use it on the inner corner here just to brighten up the eye look. And then for the eyes, I'm not gonna go into products that are too old. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Chanel Stylo aux Yeux number 88 and my classic Volume mascara. Okay, so for the lipstick, I'm gonna go with my Rouge Coco here in number 440 Arthur. This is like the most perfect orange red. I love this so much, or I should say I used to, I kind of forgot about it. So let's go ahead and wear this one. So this about does it for the look, but one last final step is perfume. This is the Miss Dior Eau de Parfum. Now, my first perfume that I bought myself as a young woman was the Miss Dior Chérie, I think it was called. It came out in the early to mid 2000s. I probably would have bought it around 2010, 2009, and this was my perfume. The Eau de Parfum version, of course, but I bought probably 2 or 3 of these perfume bottles. Like, it was just my perfume that I wore every single day. It was my fragrance. And I have the Miss Dior here, which is similar to it, but not the exact same. It's kind of a shame. I miss the old one, but I'm gonna go ahead and wear this one today. Let me know down in the comments, what was your first fragrance as a young lady? What was your signature scent? I think this one I bought when I was like 20, 21, 22, and that's when I discovered it. And then I just repurchased it for several years afterwards. I would just use up a whole bottle, a whole 100 milliliter, and just buy a new one right after. I didn't even think about it. Okay, I think this about does it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how the behind the scenes part went. I know the audio isn't the exact same during this part of the video and when I'm going through the drawers, so that part is still a work in progress. So if you have any suggestions for what you want to see when I'm pulling through my collection, feel free to let me know. Also, let me know if any of these were your forgotten luxury favorites, or if you have any luxury favorites that you just remembered right now, please let us know down in the comment section. If you are new to my channel, whenever I get a new collection, I will create several different looks with the same items. That way you guys at home really get a sense on how to use all of your makeup, and I focus solely on luxury beauty items. So if that sounds interesting, please like, comment, and also subscribe. Those all help my channel grow. Okay guys, I think this is all I have for you guys for today. So thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.